The VTubing community fucking sucks. If you don't know, there was a whole bunch of drama happening today with someone by the name of Small Lola. Now, I'm gonna just talk about this objectively for a second and then give my opinion afterwards. What truly happened is Small Lola posted on her Twitter that she looked pretty similar to Shy Lily. She had some design differences and some design similarities, but overall, she felt like her design was pretty different from Shy Lily's. First of all, let's look at their models. Let's take a look at their models. Look, here's Small Lola's, right, and then here's fucking Shy Lily's.
It's time to stop!
I'm not tripping, right? Cool, okay, that's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Right, sure. She's heavily inspired by Shy Lily. Maybe she copied even a little bit of her design. That's absolutely 100% fine. And let me explain that in artist terms to understand why it's fine. When someone new is trying to figure out their style of drawing and their style of art and how they like to see proportions and how they like to see their lines being drawn, what do? They take from the artists that they really like and they copy portions in their style. They don't market it as their own style, like, oh yeah, I copied this person's art and I love their style and I copied that style and it's my style and it's unique to me and no one can know. No. Everyone in the artist community who is trying to figure out their style takes parts and pieces from the people they look up to and they mush it together. That is what makes things unique, right? We can say that this looks pretty damn similar to this. If not, it's copied, right? There's nothing wrong with things being copied or inspired by other things, as long as you say that. So at first, I was willing to write this off as just a little design comparison, right? Like, okay, fine. The designs are pretty similar. The dresses are pretty similar. The little straps are similar. The tail, fine, whatever. You know, you copied Shy Lily. So friggin' what? You know, we're all anime characters here. It's kind of hard to be unique nowadays because of the oversaturation of VTuber designs. It's understandable. We get it. It's not a crazy concept to look similar to someone else. But then I heard her speak. There's no way in hell you can tell me in good faith that this
I have the solution to.
does not sound like this.
It was awful because the fucking.
I actually really like Lola's design. Why? Because I think Lola is very colorful and bright and vibrant, and that attracts my eye more than, say, a monotone blue does. It's just my personal preference. And because of my personal preference, I don't watch Shy Lily. It's just that easy. Instead of throwing out negativity and throwing out insults at Shy Lily in her streams and her comments and in her Twitter posts, I just don't interact. What a crazy concept. So if you don't like Small Lola's design and you don't think that it's okay that she copied it or that she took heavy inspiration, just don't interact. But honestly, that's not even the problem, right? The problem isn't even that Small Lola copied Shy Lily's design, right? The problem isn't even that they're so similar. The problem is that she's not taking accountability. She's pretending like all of these similarities are just out of the blue and all of them are just crazy coincidences that just people are pulling out on a whim. No, they are absolutely intentional. And that's okay if you just say that. And this all begs the question of the silhouette conversation. I don't care about this silhouette conversation, what the fuck ever. Yes, fine, silhouettes go in heavily into design choices, design details, whatever. But that's a lot of anime, so we can't use silhouettes against her. Not in this scenario. I will admit that yes, while their two silhouettes do look very similar, the same can be said for a lot of anime characters and designs, right? We had an oversaturation of black shaggy haired anime pro tags that wielded a sword. Like we had that same oversaturation in animes. We didn't bat an eye. Yeah, sure, we said, man, this type of character, I would like to see a different type of character, but we didn't sit here and crucify them because they all knew they were trying to be black, shaggy haired anime characters, right? But Small Lola took it a step further and she's technically right. Copying someone's design or taking inspiration from someone's design, especially something as oversaturated as the VTuber community, isn't that far-fetched, especially when you think about 90% of the VTubing community is the art itself, is the design itself. There's only so many ways artists can draw the same hairstyle over and over and again and still make it look unique. There's only so many ways that they can make the same front bangs look different. There's only so many ways that they can make it look different. It just is going to happen. I don't know who these artists are for the images. I just got them off fucking Google. And what isn't okay is this person saying that this and this looks nothing alike. You're lying to yourself. And don't even get me started on all of the people that have just given her free publicity. But you mean to tell me after all of this, people are actively giving her free redesigns for her character when she did bad? Again, the issue isn't that she copied Shy Lily's design, it's that she refuses to take accountability that she copied Shy Lily's design. Through all of this negative publicity, she gets free redesign after free redesign after free redesign after free redesign after free redesign. Since when in the world did we start kissing up to people who are actually doing wrong things and not admitting to the fact that they're doing something wrong? And we're giving them a good thing out of it. When are we going to start holding people accountable? When are we going to start holding the VTubers that come into the space accountable? When are we going to start doing that? Because again, the copying is okay, but the not saying and admitting that you're copying someone isn't okay. And then even after she's refused to come to terms the fact that she's a Shy Lily copy, we just throw her free art. Out of all this negative publicity, you get to take her negative energy and you get to promote your art. Awesome. Good for you. As an artist, that's pretty much what you want to be doing, is posting your art, taking popular situations and posting your take on it. That's exactly what promoting and networking as an artist is. That makes sense. But not in this scenario. You're actively giving her free art, free models, free designs that she doesn't even have to pay you for. Your art is just a concept. She does not have to pay you. You guys are not marketing yourselves as model artists. You guys are not marketing yourselves as V artists. You're just drawing a redesign for her for art that she can take for free, because now it's free reign on her design, on her idea that she's giving out to all of you guys, and you guys are eating it for free. For free. She gets a whole bunch of art out of a negative publicity stunt that she should have never gotten publicity for. And that's fucked up. We are so selective on who we want to call out, on who we want to give free art, on who we want to dig up people's past. And speaking on people digging up past, we dug up this person's past, right? We dug up Small Lola's past, right? We dug up this past, and this isn't the first time she's done this, apparently, right? This is a clip of her old model,
This fish is like.
and this is a clip of Shy Lily's. So we've already established a pattern, and we're just letting them get away with it. It's just fine and dandy, right? But oh no, look at Shy Lily. Look, the other person in this, and I'm sorry, Shy Lily is getting brought into this because of her design, because she's now set a staple for good designs. I'm sorry she's being brought into this, but I need to use her as a point that I'm about to make. Shy Lily, 2 years ago, made this tweet. What's even worse is the comments. Not a single comment is calling her out on any of this. But we were so quick when Shizzy pulled up his stunt, when Shizzy was talking about the racism in the VTubing community, people were so quick to say, oh, racism doesn't exist. Oh, we have all these ways you can color assets. Oh, you this, oh, that. But no one called this out. You're joking. This is just another point that racism is in the VTubing community. Say what you want to say about Shizzy. Fine. His delivery was dog shit. There's no if, ands, or buts about it. The way he communicated that, the way he spoke about the situation that he spoke about, and even the misrepresentation of Japanese people speaking their own language. That's wrong. He even admitted that. But he made good points. And now, guess what? Now, whenever we bring up Shizzy, we don't even talk about Shizzy. You know what we talk about? We talk about, man, he didn't pay his ex. Nice. So now we've devolved an actual situation, an actual conversation that we could have talked about of racism being crazy rampant in the VTubing community, and now we've turned it into some really petty boyfriend-girlfriend drama. And let me make this clear. Shizzy is wrong for not paying his artist. Absolutely. You need to pay your artist. Pay your artist, pay your designers, even if you have a concept artist, pay them something, because if they did not do that concept, you would not have the character you have now. Pay your artists. But now, whenever we talk about Shizzy, whenever anything happens with Shizzy, the only thing, let me correct myself, the first thing people think about is him being controversial. Yeah, first thing people think about. The second thing people think about is, oh, he's the guy that didn't pay his ex. Who drew his model, by the way? Right, we're so fucking cooked. I say all of that just to simply say the VTubing community sucks. We, as fans of other VTubers, fucking suck. We don't hold bigger VTubers accountable. We don't hold our Oshis accountable, because we look up to them. You're a part of the problem in complacency. We as VTubers are not holding the bigger VTubers accountable because, oh, look, generic anime girl design number 437 noticed my donation. I have to love her and so we'll be together forever. No, you clown. You look like an idiot. You're a stupid little desperate simp. Put your dick back in your pants. She's not gonna come through the screen and fuck you, bro. Like, we have got to be better. We're so tired of seeing all this drama, all this bad about the VTubing community, and all this garbage about how male VTubers are trash, and how this person copied this person, and how this person blah 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 blah. But we're not doing anything about it. We're not holding them accountable. We're not pointing out when they actually do something bad, unless it's someone we do not like. Best example we have is Shizzy. Again, I disagree with the way Shizzy came off and the way he delivered his commentary, but he had a point. And now that point is going to be nothing but a snooze fest of relationship drama. Instead of giving them the power of being the quote-unquote poster child of the issues that were brought to light, how about we just start talking about them? How about we just start saying, these are the issues and we need to solve them? Instead of delegating all these topics to one person bringing them up, how about one person bring them up and then everyone actually starts having a conversation about it? How about that? That's the biggest takeaway from all of this. Guess what? All of this call out of this B-cat, as people want to say, she's now changing her design. She's now going through a complete redesign. And that's awesome. That's holding her accountable. That's her taking responsibility for her actions. Now, we're not going to get another Shy Lily copy that refuses to admit she's a Shy Lily copy. Now we're going to get someone that was inspired by Shy Lily, and she's proud of saying that because she doesn't look like Shy Lily. She may be inspired by her, but she doesn't look like a reskin. That is awesome. That is the positive movements we can have in this community if we just hold people accountable. Everyone, not just the people you disagree with. And speaking of disagreements, here's the last thing I'm gonna say. Just because you disagree with someone, just because someone does something absolutely disgusting or vile, does not validate you sending people death threats or harassing them or doxing any of their personal information. That is wrong. If you want to sit here and stand some moral high ground on this person is bad, but then you proceed to dox them, harass them, and send them death threats, you are just as bad as the person you're calling out, if not worse. And that doesn't make any situation better. You're just a part of the problem. Last thing I'll say, if you're a part of the people harassing Small Lola, or even Shy Lily, or even Alara, stop. You're not doing anything to benefit anybody at all. If you're sending death threats, if you're thinking about doxing people, don't go touch grass, get a therapist. You need human touch. That is it. I'm out.